That honestly might be a thing. Can you guys in the chat let us know, like, how is everything sounding? Is there any issues going on? So we can get that fixed before we get deeper into this podcast.
Yeah, before we get deep in these nuts.
Okay, look, here's the thing.
Don't bail. Don't bail.
Yeah, you were already committed. Go ahead.
I don't know what joke Steph was going for, but it didn't work for me. Hi, hello, it's me, your boy. Yes, I do have a second camera, and yes, it's unnecessary for me to have it. But I'm having a great time, all right? Let's get back to the show. So, guys.
Jesus Christ.
I can't wait. I can't wait to when we all have it, and we all have to wait for everyone else to do their bit. Just chaining together everyone doing their aside. Oh, man.
I want to alter, especially if I'm waiting for a response, go from one view to the other view to the other view. Is that complicated?
No.
To 3 views?
No. I just mean, this view, and then this view, and then this view, and then this view.
You're just switching back and forth between 2 views?
Yeah. You know, when you look at other people for confirmation, am I right?
Ooh, I know what we can talk about. I wasn't allowed to just talk about it with Anthony the other night, so I had to wait till tonight. Why were you very negative towards the Space Jam trailer, Anthony?
All right, we want to talk about Space Jam?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, we want to get into Space Jam?
Because I like the preference that was the greatest 2 minutes of my last 6 months.
We want to get into the Ready Player 2. I mean, the Space Jam trailer.
No, it's 100% Ready Player 1 Space Jam edition.
Yeah, but they told us that was what it was going to be when they started making it. You didn't know that?
My biggest issue is the complete disregard of the previous Space Jam.
We don't know that. Maybe it's in plot and we haven't watched the movie yet.
It's in a video game. It's in a computer.
I'm just saying, we don't know.
LeBron goes into a computer a la Tron to fight the Warner Brother IP.
But as you saw in the trailer, his wife is there. There's a whole crowd of human people.
And his wife is played by motherfucking Sonequa Martin Green.
Yes.
And I am all in on that.
Heck
so
yeah.
let's just, because she's on Star Trek.
I'm mad about that. I'm saying you're just completely disregarding entirely what's come before. The crowd, whatever. 2K's got a great looking, graphic system. It could they all could be fake people. It doesn't really matter. We don't have returning villains. I don't know why we're bothering to call it Space Jam at all.
Because they play basketball.
And
what are they going to call it? Space Preserves?
They're on the Looney Tune planet. It's like Kingdom Hearts. So here's the thing. Sora grew up on the Destiny Island, and he... No, but...
Yes, please continue. Break that shit down.
Keep going.
Ready Player LeBron.
I want to hear this half a thought.
Woo! I like that one.
Hold on. Steven keeps saying SJ. I don't know what that...
Space Jam.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You dumb bitch.
When I see SJ, I assume Sarah Jessica Parker. And I was like, why is he not putting the P on the end of that?
Nobody.
SJP.
I thought maybe Steven was trying to be cool. I don't know.
Also irrelevant.
SJ, I would.
And look.
That's why I was confused. I've never referred to Space Jam as SJ because I call it Space Jam.
Scott brings up Don Cheadle, or as I like to call him in this movie, White Colonel Sanders from The Matrix. Nope. Black Colonel Sanders from The Matrix. Anthony?
Nope.
Don't bother editing because you're not going to do it anyway.
Nope.
Okay,
It looks like it's the same role.
but here, yeah, probably, yeah, more or less. But here's
Who
the thing.
cares?
Here's the thing.
They go to. Did you see they had old school 1966 Batman characters in the audience?
It's true. It's true. And they had
I
Jack
don't know why you
Nicholson's
being.
Joker also.
You know what? I don't know why you being a dick. I don't shit on all the things that you like.
Watch. Here. I'm
I'm
calling
not
this
telling
right
you
now.
not to enjoy
I'm
it.
calling this right now. You know how in the first Space Jam, Michael Jordan needs extra help from another human player, and Bill Murray comes out.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I'm take this to the bank. LeBron's gonna need extra human help, and who's gonna come out? Michael goddamn Jordan.
Yeah, as he fucking should.
I've been here before.
That wouldn't make any sense, though.
But he's been
That
there
wouldn't
before.
make any
He's
sense.
been there before.
Is it?
No,
he hasn't.
Here's why it makes sense. Because he's the greatest basketball player that ever played, and LeBron is the next one. That's all you need. Doesn't matter if he doesn't come in. According to the movie lore, they're the greatest basketball players that
Yes,
ever
LeBron.
lived.
LeBron is a
Apparently,
is
Kobe
really
never
great.
lived in the movie. Then
No, because he's dead.
I feel
Oh,
like they would
dude,
still
I
probably
said-
do
I
Ghost
said
Lip
past
from
tense.
Kobe. he'll be the
Maybe
13th
they'll
year.
have-
all video game.
Maybe they'll have him with a hologram Tupac.
Kobe will be the
It's
sixth
all in
man.
a video game anyway. You just fucking snag Kobe from 2K20 and bring him in.
I'm not saying the movie is going to be great. I just think you're giving it unnecessary crap because it doesn't matter. It's a Space Jam movie.
It's going to be a very
Who give a
good children's
fuck?
movie. It's going to be a good children's movie.
Probably because those kids they never watched the original Space Jam, and the ones that
Exactly.
did, still too young to care. I ain't got to see it. I don't have to be favorable
If it was Michael
to
B.
it.
Jordan, I would watch. I mean, I'm still gonna watch, but I would watch even more.
I just love the fact that they had Lola Bunny do the Dwayne Wade wink at the camera thing. It's amazing. Okay.
I was not thrilled at all by the trailer.
Racist. and
You want to elaborate?
and cartoon-
You want to elaborate? Or you
you're-
just want to say words at me?
I just want to say words at you.
Okay.
You're a
As long as
cartoonist.
you know that everything you say is hollow.
I mean, people did say that. People did say Sonic was gonna suck, but I enjoyed it. I thought
Sonic-
it was fun.
And I like Sonic too.
Sonic was
Yeah,
way
Sonic was
better than
fun.
it had any right to be.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
I had a lot of
after the people forced the company to go back and send their animators through a living hell to reanimate it, I got way more promising vibes from it the second time around. That said, I'm not gonna like shit on it for no reason. If I see another trailer that changes my mind, I'll say so. If I see the movie and I like it, I'll say so. You all know I'm not someone who like says something and now is gonna just fucking like sour face it because I don't want to go back on something I said. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, awesome. There's another fine piece of cinema out there in the world.
Oh, whoa.
What? You don't know?
Oh, no, I saw the trailer. It's not fine cinema. It's just going to be entertaining. Not unlike
don't
our
know.
next topic.
Oh, are we changing already? I thought we were still in the middle of this one.
No, I mean, you said all you had to say.
Also, I
guess I'm done then.
I just put on stream what I'm talking about, where Lola Bunny's doing the Dwayne Wade pose. All right.
I'm waiting. I can't.
Wait,
think of what that
Leland,
is.
do you have an itinerary? Like, do you have like bullet points for us to go down?
No, why start now?
I
I don't
love.
know. He shut me down. I assume he's got something to pick it back up.
love the
Just
fact-
you being negative to be negative. I'm trying to be
I
positive
wasn't-
tonight.
I was saying the movie could be fine cinema, and then you're like, whoa.
Well, no, 'cause I
let's
think-
curb our enthusiasm.
I think calling it fine cinema is a stretch.
You don't know. You ain't seen it.
You're right, I haven't, but I can guarantee you it's
Look,
not fine cinema.
Zendaya is voicing
You don't know.
Lola Bunny. It's going to be the greatest movie ever.
That's pretty rad.
Is the person who voiced her before not busy? I'm confused.
Who cares? It's
Oh,
Zendaya.
I'm sorry. Are we suddenly concerned with the last movie now?
Yeah, who was the other Lola? I'm gonna go look.
Who cares? I'm just saying. Zendaya, okay. She just didn't strike me as a bunny. She looks more like a cat.
Isn't she Catwoman in the?
No, that's Lenny Kravitz's kid.
Oh, okay.
Zoe Kravitz.
Oh,
Zoe,
Kravitz.
yeah. I think she's going to be a great Catwoman.
Yeah, I think she will be.
Yeah.
I'd like another. I would like another trailer of that to come out soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
When's that supposed to release?
Next year.
This year or next year? All right. I guess maybe Comic-Con.
Oh, well, the one we're not having, or are you talking the 2-day event?
I'm talking about the one in July where they're going to do the Comic-Con from home. They're still going to release shit, but no one's going to be there physically.
I had a conversation with my roommate about this, and it made me laugh because I was just like, "Did you hear where they're gonna move Comic-Con to? And it's gonna be Thanksgiving weekend." And he was like, "Steph, imagine that like you're walking and you're tired, but then you know you're gonna go to somebody's house to eat good food, and then after that tomorrow you're gonna work off all those pounds you got." And I was laughing because it made me laugh. I get it, but at the same time, what were we discussing before about that whole thing?
I mean,
With Comic-Con
it's going to be the
in-
Thanksgiving on the year when the pandemic is mostly over. So the first time we're going to actually get to hang out with our family without having to worry about COVID, possibly.
Oh yeah, guess what? California's open up fully on what day? My birthday. And I was like, really? No restrictions? No nothing?
I mean, if you think about it, Texas and Florida never shut down, and we're still suffering. So, you know, good on us.
Yeah,
At the very least, at least people in California are getting vaccinated.
True.
Yeah, that's true. But it was just like, I mean, I get how we're supposed to move on. It's just like wild to me because on the radio they were like June 15th, and I was like, this is the most I've ever heard anyone hype up my date. And like, I'm hearing it feels good, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm still very much gonna wear my mask because, you know,
Yeah.
you know what? Conventions now masking it up.
Yeah, no, I think I'm
it's
always
like
wearing a mask.
helped. I think it's helped a lot,
Definitely.
especially for a little shield. You know,
Yeah.
so
Like-
that's just something I'm gonna move into like future
Filter the
conventions.
stank.
Is just like to look into just getting a mask, just to, you know, protect
Yeah,
myself.
like this is I've gone a full year without catching a cold or anything. Granted, I've mostly just been at home for a full year. But
I did get
That's
sick
fair.
once.
but at the same time, I'm always wearing a mask when I'm outside, and it's great. I think masks are just going to be a staple in my
Yeah.
outfits from now on. Just
Yeah. And
Well, that makes
I hope
sense.
it becomes very normal.
yes.
I mean, other countries do it.
Yeah.
Like wearing a mask before in Japan was
Asian
nothing
countries do.
new. I was told before, like, before we were gonna go last year, it was like, hey, just so you know, like a lot of people wear masks on the subways and stuff like that. So just getting a mask would be a good thing in general. So it'd just be like, oh, okay, this is just the norm.
Well, yeah,
They just wear masks.
Because in Asian countries, when someone is feeling sick or under the weather, they wear a mask. Why? To protect other people from their germs. That
Yeah,
like-
but that's it right there. You just said why America won't.
yeah.
So
It's horrible.
I had a guy come in on the weekend. I've spoken about him on here. He's my Nazi that comes in. And he was, again, I don't talk to him. And he was waxing poetically about how he's no longer allowed to say certain words that he said as a youth. Yeah. And he said a few of them, and I was like,
in front of you?
he didn't say the big one that we're all thinking of, but I feel it's a term he says regularly when he's not with other people. But like he used a couple words and I was like, huh. So you just said those to me thinking, oh, you white, I can say those. And I was just thinking like,
That's exactly what they think.
and I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's awful.
See, I mean, I already have a real low opinion of you already, but I didn't think it could go any lower, but it really did. And I was just kind of like,
I'd
oh,
kick 'em
you know
out.
what? The store gets left to me. You and me might not be able to do business. Like, I really don't know. He was just like, oh, I miss being able to say things, but he's like, apparently you can't say that stuff anymore. And I'm like, yeah, because it's
Apparently?
not nice. Like,
He misses saying certain things.
yeah. He was like, you know, when in our youth, it was so much funner when we were allowed to say things. I'm just like, was it? Because apparently you weren't on the receiving end of all those things.
Yep.
So, you know, and he was going on about like, oh, I can't wait to talk to people without the mask. And I'm like, I can hear you fine.
Yeah. Like,
It always makes me laugh when somebody's
Like,
talking to
nothing's
me, and
changed.
then I'm just like, "What'd you say?" Because I really didn't understand what they said, and then they go, and I'm like, "No, it's not the mask. I legit can't understand what you're saying. So say it again."
No, I've told people, they're like, oh, well, I can't hear through the mask. I said, no, you're mumbling. You've been mumbling the entire time I've known you. The mask is now giving you an excuse to mumble more. You need to enunciate. Yeah.
just talk louder.
Yeah, I have people like that. I'm like, oh, I can't hear you. And they'll literally say the same tone. And I've told people, I'm like, I have bad hearing. I'm going to need you to speak up. They're like, oh, it's the mask. No. Talk louder. I'm an adult. You're an adult. We're the only ones here. No one give a fuck. Ask me your X-Men question.
And then they always go like 3 octaves too high. It's just like, all right, now you're just yelling.
It's just so weird.
Where's your Harley section?
Yeah.
No.
Oh no! My boss, he got the vaccine, which really shocked me because he's kind of alluded that just in conversations over the year, I kind of felt like, I don't think you think this is a thing, and you just are going through the motions because as a business owner, you had to do these things.
He's going to reap the benefits of everyone else's hard work.
Yeah. So he got it the other day, and he texted me this morning just like, yeah, man, can you come in later? Like, I'm just wiped out for the vaccine. It's just like, I mean, I could have come in earlier and just done it all, but that's fine. But he was saying the other day, he's just like, oh yeah, he's like, I can't wait to take down the plexi, and he's just like, we're going to take down this. And it's just like, or we leave it up for a bit. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, what harm does it
summer.
do?
I mean, it's okay.
It's a splatter shield. That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want
They're
to
not going to take it down at the salad bar.
Yeah. Like, if you want to take down the plexi, I'm fine with you taking down the plexi, but, like, I would still prefer you to require masks. I'm like, you can let as many people in after a while. Well, we won't have a choice. After the 15th, it won't matter. Like, we can still say, like, we'd like to keep numbers down, but I don't want to hear about it. So,
Do you know what the actual occupancy of your store is?
No, but I'm pretty sure it's around 50 to 45 people, maybe.
That seems like a lot.
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that when we had a free comic book day once, and there was about 150 people in there, and the fire department had to come and do a head count before they shut us down. So that happened.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think a Marshalls can hold about supposedly 100 to 140 people. So.
Oh no, I think I could double that. All the women in there are like tiny.
There's fit, and then there's actual occupancy though.
Yeah.
I would say your store's maybe 30.
I'll give you about
give or
30.
take 5.
That
Sounds
makes
about
sense.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even 30 people in your store would feel pretty snug.
Yeah. I mean, right now we opened it to 13 people at a time, and I haven't had to ask very many people to stand outside anymore.
Oh, okay.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I hated separating families. Like, I was just like, 2 can come in, 2 can stay out.
Well, look, if the government's
And
fine with it,
they would decide to separate them.
Johnny, you're gonna have to wait out here until
Well, I
me
mean-
and so come back. It's like what?
Well, no, I mean,
Mom!
most people were just like, oh, okay, so like, well, because if they wait to all go in at 4,
yeah.
they may wait a really long time.
Yeah.
So they would send in like the kids or whatever. It worked out. It's only for like,
that's
it's
good.
fine. This is really boring. Let's move on to something else.
So I'm just saying, Space Jam could be great.
Could be.
We don't know.
Don't
we
know.
got the one trailer.
Okay.
I just think it's not going to be what people want.
Oh,
I think it's going to miss
100%.
the mark.
Yeah. That's how we should go into the movie. Let's go into the movie assuming it's not going to be what we want it to be. So when
It's going to miss the mark.
So when it exceeds that, like Sonic did, it'll be great.
Super duper.
I don't know. I enjoyed Kong. I did not love Kong.
Oh yeah, no,
I had a good time.
It's a stupid fucking movie, and I really, really loved it.
Yeah. I got caught in a logic well, which is not the movie to get caught in.
Oh,
But, like, I got caught hard. Like, when they got down to the center of the earth, I was like, where's the light source coming from? And I couldn't get past it.
Hold up. Chat, is there anyone who has not
Oh, yeah,
seen
spoiler, but-
Kong versus Godzilla or Godzilla versus Kong, whatever it
Yeah, I
is?
was going to bring it up, but I was going to be real general. I had a lot of questions. That's all I have to say. A lot of questions, a lot of questioning stuff, but I had a lot of fun time with the people I was watching it with because we were just...
Yeah, no,
Good
they're
old
Steph, here's the
ball.
thing. There are no answers to your questions.
yeah.
That's the problem. It's just like,
There might be. There
Like,
could be.
I started being all technical of like, just who engineered this? Who had the science
Who's
of all
manufacturing-
this? Who made this thing? Who manufactured this? How did they get it that big? Did they have a huge machine that like did something? Just a lot of questions where I was just like,
Imagine the ginormous machine that makes the chain links.
yes, that's
For the
exactly what I
restraints.
thought about.
Remember that
there
part?
was a lot of things that I
Remember
was
that
just
part?
like, who made this?
Remember that part when they went into a Pacific Rim portal, and then that's where they got to that one place, and then Godzilla said, "Fuck you" to the Earth, and then they just jumped through that hole, and there was no portal at all.
oh, like, seriously. I was like, so is Hong Kong just done, right? Like, it's just like...
Well, that's another thing I kept doing.
I'm pretty positive having up that big of a thing in the middle of your city is going to cause a lot of problems. Not only for the city, but for the Earth itself. Like, I used to feel that just like...
I wish they fought in the Upside Down.
Yes.
And I really wanted a scene where Kong's like, all right, I'm gonna jump to this other side and get him, and then he just gets stuck in the gravity well. It's just like flipping. I was like, push me, hang on.
I also really took umbrage that, like, the first movie, granted, it is what it is, but it's clearly set more in a
Grounded reality.
grounded reality. And by the fourth movie, I was like, so we just have spaceships. Like, we have technology that seems leaps and bounds ahead of the 5 years ago where I watched Quicksilver fight a lizard.
with enough power to light Las Vegas for a week.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yes.
That's a huge technical advancement.
Yeah.
That does not to be solely used to make hovercrafts.
Your man could have bettered the Earth, but no.
Yeah.
He had options.
Look, there's not going to be another Godzilla movie in this franchise, presumably, right? But I know how we can have another one. You know that one part where Godzilla, it's say in King of the Monsters, where Godzilla just shoots straight up in the air with his atomic breath?
Sure.
Now let's say that atomic breath keeps traveling into space, right? And it just keeps on going. And then an alien creature, which we know aliens exist in this universe because Ghidorah was a goddamn alien. Another alien sees the atomic breath coming from, I don't know where. I'm just going to follow where that came from, get to the source. And then midway through this fourth movie, whatever you want to call it, Jet Jaguar lands on Earth, and now Godzilla has to fight Jet Jaguar.
I don't know
what
who Jet
that
Jaguar
is.
is.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
He's my favorite Godzilla enemy to reference because it's just Ultraman.
Did they ever bring like
alright.
the little dinosaur in?
Godzuki?
Kazuki?
Yeah. Is he ever in any of the new stuff?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not even sure if Godzuki ever even shows in a live action film. I think that's just for that cartoon.
Just the cartoon.
I'm not gonna lie, I've
Well,
never.
no, in there a movie, the son of Godzilla?
Well, the thing is, like, okay, I have no real.
I don't think they call him
background.
Godzuki in that. I think
Yeah.
he's just a little Godzilla, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember seeing an old VHS with, what is it, Godzuki?
Godzuki.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember seeing Godzuki.
Yeah, there you go.
Because he was a mini version.
Yeah,
And
Minya.
Who's Minya?
Minya was the name of the son of Godzilla.
Yeah, see, I never really sat and watched Godzilla. I remember the God.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
Yes, there
yeah.
are.
I mean, I
so
saw the
many.
old stuff
And yes-
just because it was always at my cousin's house. That's the only reason why I know of Godzuki. But I just
Godzuki
thought
versus
maybe-
Jet Jaguar. But yeah, and
Can I see what this jet jaguar is?
I mean,
look 'em
I
up.
would be okay if another Godzilla movie happened. I don't know, with maybe some actual Godzilla in it.
Just think, Silverman with the troll head face, troll face
What is
head.
it? Jetzuki?
Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar. I was about to say something now I don't remember.
Did you know that the director of Godzilla vs. Kong already working on his next project?
Good for him. What's it going to be?
Thundercats, the live-action movie.
Fuck yes.
Oh, man.
Says that
No.
he said in an interview that's the only thing he's ever wanted to bring to cinema.
I hope he puts a lot of tender love and care into it, and it's the exact Thundercats movie that Anthony has ever dreamed of. Just everything frame by frame.
It would be. I dream of an animated Thundercat movie.
Well, think
I
of it this way.
I don't need to see them
Anthony-
try and make that real.
Well, no, think of it this way. It will be, because it'll all be motion capture, so it will be animated.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna be cats.
That's the problem. Is I think it's like, is Chitara gonna like bend
Cats with
over? And we're
armor.
gonna see her butthole. I mean, like, it's just,
I mean, quit fucking reading my dream diary, damn it. If you removed the entire Millie Bobby Brown like portion of that movie,
waste
Yeah.
his time.
You're-
Yep, totally unnecessary.
yeah, everything is unaffected.
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of annoyed when their plot and the other human plot at the end of the movie, they're standing next to each other when they had no interaction
Yeah.
at all
Yeah.
the entire movie. And I fell asleep at several points in the movie, and I still know they did not ever meet each other.
No, the Kong portions of the movie were the good stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually liked his humans. I was just like, oh, you guys actually seem to be kind of three-dimensional characters, and I liked the little girl, and I thought Not Thor was great. I was just like, oh, this is all pretty good. And then every time
Eric
they
from
would,
True Blood.
yeah, every time they cut back to like Upside Down, I was just like, I don't fucking care. And then why was Kyle Chandler there for like 3 days worth of work? Like, he had like fucking 2 scenes. It's like,
why-
you don't need to be here.
Why did they? Why was Lance
even know
Reddick
who
in a
you're talking
single scene, and then his
Yeah,
name
oh.
was in the credits? I don't understand that.
Yeah,
Who's that again? Who's Lance?
I was so angry. I was like, "Why? Where's Lance Reddick?" He pops up. I was like, "Oh, you're gone already."
Lance Reddick. Okay. He is
Ooh.
the hotel clerk in John Wick.
Yes. Okay. Yes. This is right.
He's that black guy.
Yes,
I don't know him in anything.
he's the voice of Zavala in Destiny.
Yes. Okay. There you go. That's what it is.
He's in that Dawn Horizons thing.
Yes, he's in Horizon Zero Dawn. Wait, no, Steph didn't play that. Never mind.
Oh, there.
No,
I was
that's still
stabbing
on
in the
my
dark
list.
on that one.
Yeah,
I need to watch
Yeah.
or I need to play.
It's a good game.
yeah, it's a really good game.
I was also super annoyed that like this dude runs this like super underground podcast that does not seem to be difficult to get
No.
when a teenager can subscribe to it.
Yeah,
Is a relatively like weak human being but has also gotten to themselves like so integrated into this high-end fucking tech company that's got like secret Godzillas to like get fucking information and shit. I just could not get into a single ounce of that storyline. It always seemed like bullshit. Her fucking fat friend who like is useless.
entirely
who-
useless.
I laughed. I laughed when he went to sit down at a computer like he's gonna hack it,
Yeah,
but could not because he's a fucking child. I laughed at that because there's that trope. There's that trope that like all children can hack. But then I was annoyed that they even bothered.
yeah, yeah.
It just that kid could do no right for me.
No, he was. I don't like that kid in things. He annoys me.
The entire
Never seen
reason
him.
the Millie Bobby Brown segment happened was just so they could pour the alcohol into the computer to stop the enemy from working.
Yeah, that thing. at the
The
end.
bad guy.
Which is like, really?
I mean,
we
got to the thing we wanted.
You are a giant robot that took over. Okay, you were a 3-headed demon that somehow took over a robot through a psychic connection to your other skull. And
so you're not gonna try to keep that spoiler free whatsoever.
I mean, nobody said that they didn't see it, so it's on you now, people. And you're the only ones who subscribe to the podcast, so
look. That movie is super fucking stupid, but it's great to watch it. The action was
had
great.
a good time. I mean, I got when they
yes. What happened to the third head? Sorry. Go on.
Oh well, because I think.
Oh no, it got
I think in the
disintegrated.
last movie, Godzilla like disintegrated it.
Yes,
right?
yeah, he
Like,
atomic breathed it. Yeah.
I got caught. My logic loop was like when they were down in the upside down and like they're walking around and shit. I was like, who built all this?
That's what I said.
Kong's
like,
ancestors,
who-
clearly.
Who built that intricate Godzilla glowy design on the floor? I was like, giant monkey hands didn't do that artwork.
lizard people, the lizard people who live in the center of the upside down.
So there was,
just like-
I had a lot of questions.
I'm very
So many
happy.
questions.
I'm happy that there was a victor. There's a clear victor between the two. And
Yeah.
I'm happy they did that. And then the victor got his ass fucking beat by the real villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What else?
No, there's
It was pretty rad when Godzilla charges Kong's axe.
yeah. No, fuck it.
Oh.
This is now movie issues, guys. We're going in.
Wait, are we allowed to say stuff? I mean, we already did our spoiler warning, right?
Yeah, we did our spoiler warning.
No, this episode you're just gonna call it movie issues.
Okay. Well, one of the questions.
Movie issues. Kong versus Godzilla.
Yes,
Well, not
exactly.
even question. I just remember us laughing so hard at the fact of like, how is this ship supporting the weight
Yes,
of
of King Kong.
of King
You know
Kong?
what? That didn't.
let alone
that honestly didn't bug me at all.
let alone how are you gonna dump the
Kong-
boat down and then
Yeah.
those people have just been staying in there and then it went back up later on and I was just like, they've just been underwater. How did they? If
They don't know
I
how
held my
boats work.
breath for that scene,
Guys,
I'd be
guys.
dying.
If we turn off all the ships, Godzilla will think we're dead and he'll
Then he
leave.
won.
That was just stupid.
All right, I guess
That's
I won.
T-Rex logic.
Yeah.
I just remember laughing so hard at the part when we were just like, I remember, what is it? It was the part where Godzilla's like, looking at King Kong and just kind of like yelling at him, and then King Kong yells back, and I just saw that as just like, I got you, man, I got you, and
Yeah.
then he walks away, and then later on the girl goes, oh yeah, Godzilla's friend, and then I was like, I just imagined there's like the little kid and like a brother or whatever, they just got into a fight, and then the mom's just like, go help your brother, and he's like, no, I don't want to. It's just like
That's
that kind of vibe
100% what happened.
is what I got. Like, King Kong doesn't want to help him because he just like, he just showed him
He
up.
whooped his ass.
And then now he's just like, fine, I'll go help. And it was just like, I don't know. I just started laughing.
Like that-
Some parts were very easy to guess what was going to happen. But I don't know why I'd still be surprised when it actually happened. Like, his heart is slowing down. Huh. So we should use something like, I don't know. Like,
we
a
That's exactly what I wanted to
defibrillator.
talk about.
Well, okay.
That's exactly what I wanted to point out.
Before you get into that happened in the original, and that's why it's there.
I don't give a
Okay.
fuck.
No, I'm just telling you, like in the original, Godzilla wins, Kong dies. Lightning literally shocks him, and he comes back to life. Like,
See?
so it was like a tribute to the original. Same when he shoved the axe down Godzilla's throat. In the original, he shoves a tree down his throat.
Okay.
They just were doing nods to the original. Dumb as fuck, but I'm just telling you why it's there.
I just wish Godzilla did his drop kick.
My mind only went
Yes.
to
With his tail up.
I thought Godzilla would charge him, but I think that would just kill him, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's why he didn't do that, whatever you call it, that hyper beam bullshit.
Atomic blast.
Atomic blast.
Atomic
He would
Blast.
just
I
blast
like
through
Hyper Beam now.
his
It's Hyper
chest.
Beam.
It's Hyper Beam. Yeah,
He
it's
would
Hyper
just
Beam.
die.
It looks so fucking cool.
Yeah.
All right, so Eric Northman, the
Not
archaeologist, and like underground conspiracy theorist,
I don't know if
knew
he's an
how.
archaeologist. I just thought he was just like an underground science doctor.
Is this the rich
Like-
guy who owns everything? Are we talking about
What
that
do you
guy?
What do you think an archaeologist
Or
does?
Billy's
Indiana
dad?
Jones,
We're talking about
and he ain't Indiana
we're
Jones.
talking about Pennywise's brother.
Oh yeah, I kept talking.
He didn't
about
have
that.
no like old
A Skarsgård,
African
that's what I
masks up in
called him.
his
He's a
fucking
Skarsgård.
office and shit.
So Eric Northman has the theory about the center of the fucking planet, which that is its own
Yes,
thing.
the Hollow
Yeah.
Earth theory. Yes.
That's
Hollow
his job.
Earth. That's what we were talking about.
That's his thing. He is Hollow Earth guy. He's got these theories. He did an excavation once. Like people died. Shit happened. It haunts him. Whatever. He also knows how to pull apart a bleeding edge tech hover vehicle that can light Las Vegas for a week.
Oh yeah, that's
He
what
can deconstruct it and still get it to work so he can CPR and shock fucking Kong.
Yeah, he read the manual.
You know what? That must have been one of those points I fell asleep in, was him reading the goddamn manual.
Yeah, when he was,
a 1 minute scene, he's just. No, that. Oh, okay, wait. I mean,
you know,
That could work.
It was one of those scenes right after he had like no sexual chemistry with two-dimensional villain woman.
I liked watching her. I personally like her.
Oh, I wanted her to die the moment she walked on. I was like, nah, she a bitch, kill her. It's like-
I'd
She
be
got
scared.
to go.
yeah, I was
like
like,
her.
mm-mm. I've seen her in every other movie like this, and she ain't gonna make it.
also, how dumb is that one soldier? Just like everyone pull your guns out on everyone. So he points his gun at the little girl who everyone in this entire era has seen has a special connection with King Kong.
Yeah, don't point your
I
guns
definitely
at
fell
the.
asleep at that point.
Yeah, don't point your guns at the telepathic monkey talker. Like, don't do
I remember
that.
us vaguely talking about how like all the alarms were happening, and then it's like she couldn't hear that, so she wouldn't even know what was going on. Poor thing.
She felt the vibrations.
That makes sense.
She felt everyone's hearts beating rapidly. She's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Yeah, 'cause she
either
can
running
apparently tell.
or they're scared.
Yeah. No.
She's kind of like Daredevil. She loses her hearings, but her other senses have increased, so she can feel the vibrations
And she can see
of people's
really well.
heartbeats.
Is she Lil?
Yeah, and she sees super well.
Her name is Lil Devil.
Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but I had so many questions of like
She's
like
the deaf
example,
demon.
there was a part where the little girl's talking to Kong, and then the bitch lady up there was just saying how like, who is she supposed to be out there? And the first thing that I thought of was technically, would you really see her? I have no concept of how big things are.
No.
So I was really thrown out in the movie.
Neither
of like,
does the movie.
Kong looks really big right now, and then he looks really
Fair.
small, and then he looks really big next to this building, and then he looks really tiny. So
That
my
was an
concept
homage
was
to the
so wrong.
2000 Godzilla movie that also didn't understand how big Godzilla was.
Okay.
Yeah. I like to think of it as an homage to the Jungle Book, where King Louis is 18 stories tall,
my God.
and then suddenly he's only 10 feet tall, and then
Like, it was so annoying watching that movie. I was like, what do you mean? Like, suddenly your hand is so King Kong size to pick up Mowgli? Like,
Yeah, see?
I just watched you sing a song, and you were just big
Whoopee
a few
doo.
moments ago.
I want to be like you. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh, I hated
Yeah, I
it
hate it.
so fucking much. Like,
Wait. Okay, so what is the concept of King Kong's size? Like, what is he supposed to be?
Big.
3
And
apples
do this
tall
in
like a
like
Smurf.
do this in like an equivalent that I can understand.
He big.
Like,
I mean,
how many houses
50
on
feet?
how many of our house leveled up would be?
He's like,
Kong?
I don't know, Anthony, what do you think? 1,000 Jawses? Right?
No, that's 20,000 feet.
Oh.
I mean, okay. So Godzilla is like around 30 stories tall, just like the song says. and Godzilla. I
There we
mean,
go.
King Kong is about the same height, but granted, Godzilla's always kind of slouching because he's a lizard, with his tiny baby arms.
He got no neck.
He's a fat neck. He's a thick boy with a thick neck. Like,
Jesus Christ.
Thick boy.
He got all
damn
the C's.
boy, he's thick boy.
Approximately 50 feet tall.
Yeah.
Does
No.
not. No,
No.
that's not.
But
that's,
this is for the
maybe an older-
1933.
Oh,
so it said
Okay.
Yeah.
he was
Okay.
18
Yes.
feet in Skull Island portion of the story, and then 20 feet while loose in the city.
Wait.
Is
No,
what
no.
this thing
Roll
said.
that back. What'd you say?
in the original.
Yeah.
In the original.
In the original, it said that he was 18 feet in Skull Island portion of the story, but then he was
And then he
24
grew.
feet while loose in the city.
Okay. Granted, yeah, Kong is still like a teenager, right? So
But it said marketing and other action sequences. This was dated on March 29th, 2021, approximately 50 feet tall. And then there's a list that says how tall Kong is in each movie.
All right. So in the most recent movie, how tall is he?
He is...
Even if it's just Skull Island.
yeah, Skull Island movie.
Admittedly, he'd still be a bit shorter than 390 foot tall Godzilla. So Godzilla is
30 stories
390
high.
feet tall. And then... Where's the fucking list for this?
I mean,
guess
they
he's
big.
an
That's all you
impressive-
really need to know.
335 feet?
Yeah, they're about 30 stories tall each. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 335 feet. So what is that? Ain't that how deep it is at the pool of Shamu?
or
is that 100 feet?
No, I'm pretty sure the pool of Shamu is not 30 stories deep.
I have no concept of what things are.
That's,
Now I'm gonna look that up. How deep is Shamu's pool?
Deep enough to kill a man.
Okay.
yeah, several. At least 3 that we know of.
Shamu's pool.
Blackfish.
Oh, it's a
It's-
good documentary. It's a really good documentary.
150
yeah.
feet across and 36 feet deep.
Yeah.
That's not very deep.
You're off. Yeah, you're off by a multiple of 100.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. That was interesting.
Okay.
God, that movie is dumb.
I had fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
That's pretty much all I remember. I fell asleep. The longest stretch I think I fell asleep. They were in the underground, and then they were fighting on the surface of the planet. I don't know how they got from A to
Okay,
B.
so when they're in Hollow Earth,
That's like a really good 30 minutes. You should probably
gonna
go
go
back
back
and
and
watch
watch
some
it?
of
that much?
like
Yeah.
so-
You can go back to the
So yeah,
clips, right?
when they're in Hollow Earth, they get to the throne room of Kong, and he sits
Did
on.
you see that?
Yeah, he
Missed that.
sits down on the throne, and he is King Kong. He sits on the
Yeah.
throne. That is King Kong. All right. So then, fast.
Is that where he gets the axe?
That's where he gets
That's
the
where
axe.
I
you,
yelled.
you
And I
missed
said,
all the
"Who made
intricate
this chair?"
You missed all the intricate Godzilla art.
Yeah. So Kong gets this axe, and he realizes, oh, there's a axe-shaped divot in the ground. So he puts the axe in it, and it lights up, and it looks like Godzilla, basically. So you jump over to Hong Kong. Godzilla's just walking around destroying shit. Stops, like, the fuck? He looks at the ground and starts atomic blasting the ground, right? And he atomic blasts the ground all the way into Hollow Earth. And then he looks down into the hole and goes, "Yo, Kong!" And then
Yeah.
Kong's like, "Godzilla!" He's like,
Let's smash.
Yeah,
"Yes." And then Kong's like, "Bet!" Grabs the axe, jumps in the hole. Like,
it is insane
Banana.
that he burrowed a hole through the center of the fucking earth. I was like, I think that destroys the earth. Like I'm pretty positive if I understand how things work.
Severe repercussions for that movie.
Yes. So I said, like, Hong Kong is destroyed. There are no more Hong Kong.
also, Leland, the light source for the Hollow Earth is the
Oh,
core of
please.
the Earth.
Duh.
Sure it is.
If they just pan the camera to the
Duh.
left a little bit, you just see a giant glowing orb.
and a little Hillary Swank in a train going around it.
Like, I know my experience was like bananas, and a lot of the time in the movie I was trying to process what
Banana
was actually
stuff?
happening. Yeah. So then my roommates
Really?
were watching it too, and then it was like I was watching it sober, and I was just like listening to all their reactions, and I was like, oh, it really was as bananas as I remembered it being. It was great.
Remember the part where
B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
where Godzilla kills the two sky serpents and then rips one's head off and just drinks its blood for some reason?
Oh yeah, I was like, what does that do? And then we were laughing at the other part where he's like, what are you gonna do? Rip it and drink its blood too?
Yum, 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 gulp, 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 gulp.
So many things. It was fun. Very fun.
Hey, I'm gonna watch it again to kind of catch the parts that I missed, because it
Yeah.
wasn't so awful that it's unwatchable.
Yeah.
It's just dumb. There's just like real kind of like
Yeah. And then
just go with it.
we're
moments.
watching this with Cody, and he pointed out, like, while they're traveling the ocean with Kong in chains and everything,
Yeah.
and Godzilla sneaks up on them, and that starts that first fight, right?
Yeah.
And then later in that movie, Millie Bobby Brown's dad, is that Kyle Chandler?
Yeah.
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 And then Kyle Chandler, who works for the same organization that is also helping them move Kong on this fleet of ships, has a radar that is tracking Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is true. I
And not
remember that. You
once,
pointed that out.
and not once did anyone say, "Hey, yo, Godzilla's rolling up on you."
And if knowing that Godzilla is an aquatic amphibian, wouldn't they like having the ability just of helicoptered him in the first place?
Also, how?
Oh yeah, they did do that eventually.
How did they get the net under Kong?
Yeah,
if
we
he's
had
been
that
asleep
question.
the whole time.
How?
Sink the ship and get it under him? I don't know.
There was a lot of questions like that. I know we were laughing at the part when what is it? The
The
kids,
little girl psychically told him.
the kids and
He was asleep the whole time.
Psychic.
Oh, that's true. The kids and what's his name get into the area that they're trying to go to, and we were just like, I know my question was like, how are you guys able to know
Nerve
all the
headquarters?
buttons to open all the doors and shit? Like, I would sit there and be like, because there's a part where what is it, Billy?
Millie
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, she knows. I mean, maybe she is just pressing random buttons, but like it looked like she knew
She
what she
knows
was
too
doing.
much.
Yeah.
Also-
and then they knew where to go, and then we started. I believe
You
we
gotta
started
follow like
laughing on the
80s,
part.
early 90s action movie logic.
But for a super technologically advanced underground science research station, wherever they were,
Yeah.
how were there no cameras?
Yeah, that's
all.
another thing you pointed out. I was like, no one sees
There's
them on their
armed
cameras.
guards walking around, but there's no security cameras.
No security cameras.
They only have
got-
cameras pointing into the test chamber where Thing kills a giant Muto. And then the Asian dude clearly creams his pants after he kills the Thing.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of questions. I'm not trying to shit on it at all, but I can't help but logic kind of plays a big part where I'm just like, that wouldn't work.
That was your first
and
mistake.
I hate to be that person during movies. I really do. I'm not trying to shit on it, but it just kind of happens on. That wouldn't happen. They're not gonna do that. I enjoy it, but it doesn't work that way.
It's a movie you turn your brain off for.
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You just
I mean,
enjoy the visual
overall.
spectacle of, solid CGI monsters fighting each other.
Also,
It looked
Steven,
pretty cool.
why Pensacola, Florida? Because there's nothing in Pensacola, Florida except for military bases.
Because why not?
It's true. Yeah. But that was good stuff.
Hey, chat, as we wrap this up, why don't you give us a number between 1 and 43, and we'll get into our random topic for the rest of the night.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll go back eventually and like rewatch it. It's good enough for that. But like now I can like have it on while I pack.
Yeah, I want them.
There you go.
I want them to make at least 18 more of these movies.
If it was Amazon, they absolutely would.
Yeah,
true. If it was Netflix, they would make 3 of them and then cancel the rest.
Yeah.
HBO, I don't think they're going to do another one.
HBO wouldn't. No.
Yeah, but who else would he fight? Like he did the big 2. You're done.
Jaguar.
I'm just saying, like, as far as like Western audiences are concerned, he's fought in everybody that we can pull.
Then you,
unless you start going
teach
real
them about
deep.
New ones.
Gamera.
Okay, if anything has taught us in the last
turtle.
year, Anthony,
You
we
get
are
the
not
2 psychic
acceptable.
twins.
I
The
believe
2
You know, they alluded to that in the last movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so build on it.
all right.
Godzilla versus fairies.
it's Godzilla versus the turtle.
can
It's
just-
Gamera, right?
We could just.
Oh yeah, Gamera.
They don't own the Toho doesn't own the rights to that character.
Who owns the rights?
Jamera.
Some other one.
How much they want?
It's one of those things. Yeah.
Hamera.
What are you looking?
No,
at,
no,
Steph?
we heard you the first time.
Also,
Oh, no,
chat,
I'm not-
give us a number.
Hamera.
Yeah. I'm not looking up anything. It's just
Give us a number.
Jen had an IG story out to me where she saw a hamster at, I'm assuming, Petco, and she said, "I thought about you," and I was like, "This is such a cute little hamster. You're so cute." You can't see anything.
Message her
but
back.
it's so cute.
Message her back and be like, "Give me a number."
Yeah, there you go. That would be a lot simpler.
They got internet back. Where are they?
Oh, they've been
Give
getting
me
dinner for the last
a
hour. I've been in talking to Ramon the whole time. Like, bitch, where you at? Like,
what are they getting for dinner?
that's what I asked too. He just said it's like a long line, but we're literally 2 minutes from home. And then he just wrote, "Ugh."
They went to Tacos El Gordo's again, didn't they?
Probably.
Like,
Yeah.
celebrate. Gotta celebrate
They're
the new
creep-
place.
No, you celebrate with a new restaurant that's 5 minutes versus one that's now an hour away.
Speaking of 5, Steven has put 5 in the chat.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay,
Fair
numero 5.
Ooh, we're going early.
They're
Yeah.
going low.
Ooh. Ooh,
no.
ooh, I like this. Would you rather be stuck in an elevator with
Oh,
a
no.
conspiracy nut or a spiritual vegan?
I'll be stuck in an elevator with a conspiracy nut, and I'll tell you why. Can you
No,
imagine the crazy things that person would have to say? I'd be entertained for hours, honestly. First, actually, it really depends on what conspiracy they're into. Because I just finished the QAnon documentary. It was very interesting, and they kind
Let's just say all of them.
they kind of totally nail who Q is in that documentary. Like it's really funny.
Yeah, I heard about
Like,
that.
It's hilarious. Like, but back to the show. Yes, I would definitely do the
You never
elevator.
left the show.
I know, right?
Yes.
That was a bad cutaway.
Look, guys, I'm trying to get used to the cutaway. All right. But yes, I would definitely be. I want the conspiracy theorists because I can't. Have you guys seen the vegan teacher lady on TikTok? No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, I posted that in our group chat one time. She crazy.
Yes.
Really?
I mean, they're both terrible, terrible people that I really don't want to be stuck with. Yeah.
And they're both going to try and convince you that whatever their way is, like, the truth. Like,
Yes.
it's not like you get to sit and hear a story about conspiracy theories. They're going to actively try to convince you that you've been brainwashed. And that, like, you've got the wool pulled over your eyes and that they're speaking the truth.
I'm fine with that. I can roll with it. There have been many times in my life where I've been in that kind of situation, and I just agree. I just keep on nodding my head and agreeing, like, "Oh, dude, no, you're right. I never thought of it that way. That's really interesting." And I just roll with it.
I think I'd have a better story with the vegan people.
But
I don't think
by,
I'd get as mad. I think I'm going to go with the spiritual vegan because I don't think I'll get as mad as the other one.
Yeah, what would a spiritual vegan like talk to me about? Like, be a spiritual vegan for me.
Jordan, you want to handle this one since you've
Nope.
got the other camera?
Yeah, you could be someone totally different from that angle.
Well, you want me to carry on a conversation between two people?
Oh, like Gollum style? Do it.
Well, I mean, like,
So
you
if
could talk to
you-
me so I could realize how this conversation's gonna go.
He's doing it. He's doing it.
If you carry a quartz in your pocket, then that will help cleanse your liver of any toxins that
I haven't
you
been
may
wearing
be
my
carrying.
crystal for the last week because I couldn't find another string to replace it, so I haven't had
Then
my
how are
healing
you
crystal.
even alive?
I know, how am I functioning? I know, right?
Oh, I thought maybe you just realized it was stupid.
Hey!
I
I'm gonna
personally,
put that shit back on!
I
Excuse
personally
me!
I cannot even imagine surviving without my ruby pearls,
I'm
my-
offended.
my Chalcedony toe ring,
You'll
my
just buy
topaz
another
butt
crystal
plug.
and talk to it. You're fine. It's like-
I still have it. I just need another thing to put around my neck because it keeps falling off.
Now, let me tell you about your aura. I can see your aura.
What color is it?
It is
it's
so it is so purple.
Thank you.
But I can't help but see that like there's a yellow in there.
Oh,
So
racist.
like you have a lot of like, stress, right?
I laughed so hard I didn't hear what you said. What was that again?
I know
It,
you
it
don't
was
hear when
after
you're
the word.
talking.
It was after yellow.
So you have like a lot of anxiety to you, right?
Yeah, you know.
I can totally see that. It is there mixed in all the purple of your aura. You need to carry a sapphire, but between your big toe and your little toe on your left foot. This will help cleanse the chi from your body.
What's the vegan part? I thought. Is there a
Don't
vegetable you can
hurt
prescribe?
animals.
Okay.
You ever look into the eyes of a centipede? There's a soul in there.
I don't think I've ever seen a centipede's eyes because I can't get
Steph,
past their body.
You know how you hate gonna go. You know how you hate when you have to go see Harriet. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's irritating. All I want to do is sell you stuff. Keep spraying me. I can't make money.
I can see on your aura that you've hurt animals.
That perfume.
No, Shane. Me and Jordan laughed. I just didn't know what else to say. Like
skipping
once you
over
say
butt plug.
topaz butt plug, I drop. The show is done.
Honestly, whenever I think about like rubies and sapphires and topazes, my brain just goes to Diablo 2. Like, oh, a ruby is fire
Oh.
damage.
Yeah, there you go.
I was starting to run out of stones that I knew of.
Yeah, when you said
I-
vegan, I just went to vegan food, and I was waiting for you to tell me stuff.
Yeah, why wasn't Janine out here talking to fucking spiritual Matt?
I don't know.
Oh,
Janine didn't want to talk at the moment. Would you
He got
say
a name.
spiritual Matt?
Yes.
Yep. But it's with one T though, because he don't got
Oh,
time
'cause
for
he's that
two
kind of
T's.
Matt. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't help that Anthony's also wearing a beanie right now.
I'm sorry, my hair's real poofy if it's
It looks
It's not-
fine.
contained.
It's because you're no longer using the chemical process product. You're just using your natural greases.
I use
sometimes it's got to be like that. Yeah.
I use a natural piece of granite that I dug up myself with my hands, and I rub it through my hair, and I tell you, it gets everything out. It is so clean without all the harsh detergents
Yeah, that's why you use
that
tea
seep
tree
into
oil.
your body.
What about
I eat-
tea tree oil?
I eat at least
Tea
a
tree is
teaspoon
bullshit.
of quartz
What?
a day. Cleans my insides out.
Tea tree is for
understand.
posers.
Is that
I
though?
clean myself
Are you gonna
with
say
a
sage is like that?
Don't get me started on sage. Sage is everywhere. Sage isn't special. I'm not some weird nutso who's trying to cleanse your house of spirits. I'm trying to help your soul.
Yeah, can't I cleanse my soul of spirits?
No, you
Not with
are
sage.
that gets rid of your soul if you cleanse your own spirit.
I meant alcoholic spirits.
Oh no, we don't touch those things. That pollutes your body. It's so bad for you. Why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, but they're all in the weed though because it's natural. So
No, they're not. You find an alcohol that's still made naturally?
no, I said weed.
Yeah,
Oh,
do
no,
all
weed's
spiritual
fine.
people?
Yeah, I was like, you come up to LA for a weekend, you'll see all the
good.
natural people walking around.
I wonder how
I have
long-
a hemp deodorant that I use.
Jesus.
I mean, I got hemp shoes in middle school because I thought those were cool.
I really
Is it-
I really wonder how long before Leland and I get our
Yeah,
own characters.
agreed.
Not long.
This isn't the one I wanted.
It's not
You
one I
don't
could
like
do.
that
So
one?
Hey, did everybody answer? We want a new question?
No, we haven't all answered.
Oh, we haven't all answered.
because Steph hasn't decided.
my fear about
I don't
the
know if I wanted
conspiracy
to-
nut. My fear. Yeah, I'll bring this up because maybe it'll change things. I think a conspiracy nut can get real agitated about
Yes.
their own conspiracies, and that
Yeah.
makes them
dangerous.
kind of a
That's
physical
fair.
danger.
I think that's fair. I think at least with a conspiracy nut, I'll at least be in a real uncomfortable state. Because, I mean, I don't know. The spiritual vegan will just tell me stuff, but I don't think they'll be as maybe they'll be intense, but I feel
They'll be
like I don't
judgy.
know. I
They
think
will
the
be judgy.
spiritual part will be a little laxed, if that makes sense. But I don't even know if that would make sense. But I feel like the conspiracy theorists would just be like, "This is why this,
real
this,
finger
that,"
in your chest.
and I'm just gonna sit there and just, probably agree with Jordan and just politely nod until they decide to walk away.
But I think that works better with a spiritualist vegan. You can just kind of nod and accept, and it won't escalate things. As with, I think if you did that to the conspiracy nut, that just ramps them up to just keep going deeper down the rabbit hole.
I
What's
feel
up, Jen? Welcome to the chat.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's so good to see you online. The internet
Is-
has missed you.
is a conspiracy not kind of like what are those people? They have a university somewhere in downtown that is it Scientology?
I mean, there's a real thin line that she's making that works for that.
I mean-
but no. It's like-
A conspiracy nut thinks that lizard people have infiltrated the government.
9/11 was an inside job.
9/11 was an inside job. Trump was
was
cheated out of the election.
Oh. You know what always it's not really a laughing matter, but it's just it just shows stupidity. The people who were just the people on the East Coast are what is it? The time change is they're ahead of time.
Yeah.
So why didn't they warn us about 9/11 when they used to say that?
No,
before?
that's
And I
just
was
an idiot.
That's not how that works.
That's just an idiot.
That's
yeah.
just a fucking
I remember
moron.
reading that and I was like, that's not how it works. We don't warn people because you're hours ahead before it happened. If that were
I
the case, a
remember
lot of
hearing-
people would warn me about a
I
lot
have
of things
never
happening.
heard this.
Oh, I've seen
is
it
this
a
a
lot.
thing?
Yeah.
I remember seeing it where
Oh.
someone was just like, why didn't they warn us about 9/11? I was like, no one could have done that. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
Which also gets me. I mean, I know we're done with
Morons.
Godzilla, but I'm not gonna lie. I meant to bring this up earlier, but the meme that showed Godzilla standing and then his legs being super long. Did anyone see that?
Yeah, I
floating
saw that.
online? That made me laugh a lot because how is he standing?
You know what?
And then we
And
talked
then-
about it.
And then throughout the movie, every time he's in water, I'm like, huh,
We were
yeah.
kind of laughing and saying, what if
He's just
his
treading
little
water,
feet
just-
were just paddling him
Little
the
fat
whole
feet.
time it showed him standing?
You know what I just
Just
realized?
because it looks so silly.
It's a good thing that Jen and Ramon were not here at all for the Kong versus Godzilla talk.
Perfect.
'Cause
Oh,
if,
yeah.
If they didn't have internet, they haven't seen the movie yet. So
Oh, that's true.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Also true.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, we definitely would have upset them.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, we spoiled
Okay,
the
we already
shit out of the
discussed.
movie.
Yes.
We discussed. I've only said
Don't-
anything that was online that didn't spoil anything, so we're good.
Don't listen
No
to
more.
this podcast until you saw the movies.
Yes.
Hey, Rovi, thank you for hosting the stream.
Hey, buddy. Woo!
Thank you.
We're back in it. Right on.
There you go.
Yeah,
All right, so I'm going spiritual vegan.
I'm going conspiracy
Me too.
theory.
I feel like the conversation with the conspiracy might be really like one of those just like juicy, uncomfortable talks you want to tell friends later. But at the same time, I'm also worried about my safety, so maybe I'll go with the spiritual vegan.
I feel generally
I
safe
used to-
because they're not going to want to fight me.
I used to work with a lot of them. They're harmless at the end of the day. Annoying
Yeah.
as fuck, but they're
Yeah.
generally harmless.
They're
Yeah.
judgy and
I've experienced
annoying,
anything
but
like that. Actually, I lied. Maybe I did, but I think she was more or less talking about religion and was telling the friend that I was with that it was a fake religion. And then she started following us around Vaughn's, and I was just like, "Yep, I'm gonna go to a manager and say this lady is not leaving us alone, and she needs to go." The worst
She's
part is that
harassing
store person said, "Yeah, she comes here all the time," and I was just like, "All right, cool." That's fine. I don't know. Yeah, spiritual vegan seems more for me.
Look, I watched so many documentaries that cover conspiracy theory people, and they're great. They're so fucking crazy.
yeah, they're crazy. And of the two, what they have to say, I'm more interested in what the conspiracy theorist says.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be stuck in a small space
Yeah.
with them. Because
How long did we say?
6
Or
hours.
you're just stuck. Okay.
You're stuck there for a long time. You are
6
proper
hours?
stuck. You are
Oh,
proper stuck.
God.
Yeah, long enough that this is going to be miserable no matter what. So that it's a really, pick your poison kind of situation. But the conspiracy theorists, given that they are like all conspiracies, that means you're in there with a Trumper too. Like you're in there with a QAnon fucking idiot. Like that's just a level that I could not tolerate. I could not be stuck in a room without just fighting a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's like the people who think, what is it? The Earth is flat.
Flat earthers, yeah.
Flat.
Yep,
Yes.
Yeah.
flat earthers, same thing.
How do you fall off the Earth's edge? I don't.
You go to the edge and you keep going, and then you'll fall
Yeah,
off.
what was their
Go to
argument
the edge
with
and you jump
why
off.
you could never reach the edge?
No, you
Have they
can't.
ever
Because there
discussed
isn't
that?
one, and they're stupid.
It's that they don't let you go to the edge. When you
Oh.
fly in the air, they
They.
lie to you.
They don't let you go.
Oh,
Yes.
they like the same people who do chemtrails, right? Like
Yes.
Yes.
them.
Yes.
Okay, got
They're
it.
sterilizing the nation.
The chemtrails
I mean,
that
me
make
and-
the frogs gay.
Yeah, me and Steph got shot one of the vaccine. We're now tranked.
Oh yeah, we're getting tracked by the government.
We're being tracked.
You guys have
I mean,
microchips
even
in
though
you?
the technology to do a microscopic microchip is not invented yet. It is maybe in the Kong movie, but not now.
Oh.
So-
I'm going to tweet about how you guys are being tracked with your microchips in you.
Yeah, didn't they say that at the end when everyone gets vaxxed, they're just gonna press a button and then just like.
I've seen that movie too.
Yes, it'll be the end of Kingsman, where everyone's head explodes into fireworks.
I'm gonna explode.
It's going to be
That was a
dope.
good ass movie.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, like I don't want to look that conspiracy theorist in the face when they're telling me this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so fun
right.
trying to keep a
Wild.
straight face.
Yeah.
Is there any variation of either of these that you want to toss into as like another matchup of just two awful types of people?
Runners.
Runners,
Yeah, runner.
I hate hearing about
runners versus
runners.
bicyclists.
Yeah, I hate both those groups. Let me tell you why my 10K is so healthy. No, I don't care. I do not care. I think
get-
it's
get my heart rate up.
yeah. I think it's great that you run. Please go ahead, continue to run away from me if you need to. But I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about your new shoes. I don't want to hear about your new bike. I don't care.
They're running in place in the elevator.
Gym rats are runners.
Yeah.
I think gym rats.
I feel like those are a little too close.
No, they're
Gym rats
they're
can
totally
annoy
different
me.
people, and fuck runners. I'll talk to a gym rat.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think I've talked to
You
him.
getting those zones, bro? You gotta
Gains.
you gotta
Got-
gains.
you get
That's
those
it. Gains.
gains,
Gotta get
bro.
those gains, bro.
I've talked to
Gotta
a
get sick
biker,
gains.
and all he did was keep adjusting his shorts because I think they were running up his.
Yes.
We are here.
Areas.
We need to get to here.
Yeah.
Oh, Steven brings up one. Vax deniers.
Conspiracy theorists.
No, I'm just saying. He said they had to talk to one, so that's.
Oh. Ugh.
Wait, if they're a vaccine denier, why are they in a
Yeah, why were
pharmacy?
they at? Why were they at the pharmacy? Were they
'Cause
just
they all
there to tell
go.
other people to not get it?
Yeah, because you're gonna get the 5G Bill Gates
The 5G
location bomb chip.
So it's wild. That's so wild. Yeah, why the fuck were they there? That would be my first question. Why are you here?
My favorite.
Yeah,
thing-
that
Ooh,
seems
here's
like a
one.
weird line to find them.
Here's one. Massive religious people.
Oh God,
Okay, first.
By
No,
that
I'm just
you
saying
mean
that's-
like
that's just putting me to
Just-
Oh,
sleep.
just another one.
Just another one when you're stuck in like a small space. You're just like, okay, thank you, I'm good.
oh.
I've been approached I was at a Burger King once, and I was approached, and she was just like, "Are you in Jesus's army?" I'm eating my Whopper. Like, I no.
How about this?
I'm in Dumbledore's.
A Mormon or a Scientologist?
Oh,
I'm gonna go with the
I don't
Mormon
know.
because at least they're helpful.
yeah. Mormons tend to be very nice people, even though they know they believe in what they believe in. That's
But
fine.
Scientologist is like a sci-fi movie recited to you orally.
Cookie Umbreon 2, thank you so much for following us.
Thank you for following.
Thank you, Cookie. Like
I'm trying to think if I've ever been in a situation where a Scientologist is talking to me.
if
I
like,
usually
have-
immediately get stopped and go, I gotta go, I'm gonna be late, and then I just
You-
leave.
I mean, they really do tend not to kind of like go out of their way to talk to you.
not really.
I've noticed. Yeah. They're more like, you come to us and then we'll tell you all the crazy. But it's
Yeah. Like I used to walk by the Church of Scientology every day, like on my way to work, and they like if you go inside, they'll take you into a little movie theater where they show you movies about Scientology.
Is that the one with Xenu?
It's called
Yes.
Battlefield
Yes.
Earth.
Xenu. I
I
remember.
got
that.
Leland.
just the concept that they sit you down and they're like, we'd like to show you our recruitment video. And they literally put on John Travolta and Forrest Whitaker. And you're just like, what? I don't understand. What am I recruiting for? To try and fix this? Like, it's just,
Like maybe it's because like Mormon is just another Christianity to me. So at least Scientology is like a new story. I would listen to a Scientologist over a Mormonist.
There's a
Mormoni?
documentary. There's a documentary on Netflix. It's called like Murder in the Mormon Community, something like that. Whatever.
ooh, I want to watch that.
Yo, it's so fucking crazy because I want to tell you, like, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, don't say it. Okay,
It's good.
I'll watch it.
It like you think it's one thing and then it diverges. Just like Mormonism.
think
I love
that
the
confused.
South Park episode.
Oh, yeah.
Where they
that does the
explain
whole Mormon
Scientology.
story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh god.
No, Mormon. The Mormon one.
They do both.
It's-
They do both.
Yeah, I like the
No,
Mormon
but-
one more though.
Yeah.
But the Mormon one is so funny and it's fascinating because you're watching, you're just like, nah,
No,
they make this
it's-
up,
no.
and then you're like,
100%
Jonah, this is
true.
Yeah.
it's 100% accurate. You're just like,
A man
wow.
put his head in a hat and said,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is what God is telling me," and people wrote it down.
He had gold discs that no one else ever saw,
Yes.
and
This
special
is in
underwear.
Mormonism?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's not to say that any of the stuff that we were all raised in isn't it just as crazy, but I just
Yeah. Oh, no,
it's just
we're
more
specifically
recent.
talking about these two. It's like,
It's
'cause
just
there's some
recent
shit.
with Mormons.
Yeah, there's some shit Catholicism where I was like, what now?
Come on, Catholicism is literally about Superman. Like,
Yeah. It just like, even in Sunday school, I was like, I have questions. And they were like, we don't have time. I was like, really? Okay.
That's not what we
there's a
do
lot
here.
of-
Yeah.
Answers
you don't
only, no
actually.
questions.
Yeah, I was like, got it.
why?
That's confusing.
Why? Out of all of his powers, Jesus could turn water into wine. Why is that the power he has?
Why is that
Oh,
useful?
that reminded me of the joke. What was it? Jesus turned water into wine. And
If
Fuck,
Jesus
what was
can
it?
walk on water, can he swim on land?
no, I know that one. There was another one. What was the
It's so
joke?
stupid.
Yeah, that one is really funny.
Like Scrooge McDuck in a vault of gold.
Like a street
Like a
shark.
It's all-
Trevor?
What was it?
But it's all like gold crosses. He just swims in those. It's like a street.
I know the joke.
I still
can't
love-
think of it.
I was listening to last week's podcast today, and really gave myself another good giggle when I said the retractable cross claws on Jesus. I just
This
thought about that.
motherfucker just admitted that he was laughing at his own joke.
See, that's
Yeah.
how you do that bit.
Yeah, that's.
That's how you do that bit.
I can't think of what that joke was.
Jen Ramon, last week's episode was a big Easter episode.
Yeah.
We found out someone believes that Jesus came out of a stone wheel. I won't tell you who. I won't tell you who.
That was
but you
not
already
how
know.
it went down. He didn't
exactly
come
how it
out
went
of
down.
a stone wheel. I said that there was a stone wheel that rolled out.
No,
and
no.
Then
You
he came out.
said, and I quote, he came out of a stone wheel.
I don't mean like he physically came out of the wheel. I meant that the wheel covered the hole to the entrance of the cave that he was in, and it just got rolled to the side.
Anthony, do you think it's like a Kitty Pryde situation?
Did he just phase through it?
Yeah, he just kind of like
Shut up.
phases out.
They seem to make a big deal that there was a boulder there, and then the boulder itself was moved. That's kind of a big deal.
Like, who moved the boulder?
Also, are you
God.
buried if you just put it in the cave?
Are you what now?
Are you really
Yes.
buried if you're just put in the cave? Like,
I mean, you're under the earth.
no, you're in the earth.
Tell me the
you in the
difference.
mountain. I wouldn't even say you in the earth.
Explain to me a mountain.
It's a rock.
It's upside.
It's a big rock.
It's on top of the earth.
Oh, so we got to get below sea level before we're actually in the earth.
Yeah, that's what
Is that what
we.
you're
Yeah.
telling me?
That's where we bury people 6 feet deep, so they're under sea level.
Under sea level. Good point. Good point. I forgot. So all those people on the fucking Mount Everest, they're not buried. They're just laying on top of the earth.
Yes,
Well, yes, I think that actually it might
it's
be true.
technically just sunbathing.
Snowbathing.
I give up. I can't find it.
They're all part of the Polar Bear Club.
Ah, lifetime members.
Would you ever do that?
I could
A
be
lifetime
convinced.
member for what?
Do what?
You jump in freezing ice waters, the Polar Bear Club.
Oh,
I would try it.
I think I do it once.
I could be convinced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
be
do it
curious.
once, just to do it.
I mean,
LRC
I've always
does
wanted to
it.
go to like. I've always really wanted to go to like a ski chalet where it's like snowy and freezing, but they have a jacuzzi outside.
Do you mean a sports chalet?
Sports chalet.
We'll take you to
Take
the
you
limit.
To the limit.
Oh, that's the jingle. Yeah, that was right.
I haven't thought about a sports chalet in 25 years.
I haven't thought about that jingle, but it came out perfectly.
Yeah. And I knew exactly what you were doing too.
They're all gone, right? Or are they still around?
I think so.
It's kind of like the Massey Nissan jingle.
Oh, yeah.
Moves you.
Nissan moves you.
They're like local television commercials, right?
What was the? I think this one was a national spot. What car
Worthington
company?
Dodge.
What car company would be? The little kid would lean in real close to the camera and go, "Zoom, zoom."
Mazda.
What was that one? Was that Mazda?
That was a
Mazda?
national.
Right.
yeah.
No, but it just always remember that little kid would just come in and go, "Zoom, zoom." It's like-
I don't remember.
You don't remember Zoom Zoom?
No.
what about Kyle Worthington and his dog Spot?
Coward.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. Steven, if you want to see like some real classic old used car commercial kind of bits,
I know what you're
Cal C.A.L. Worthington
Worthington
and his
died.
dog Spot.
And the dog was a different animal every
Yeah.
time.
Is that a guy with a cowboy hat?
yes.
Or like, does he have a
Yeah.
hat?
Yes.
Hal Worthington definitely knew the Tiger King.
Where was he from? Here?
National City.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember that.
Yeah.
Does Jerome's have a jingle?
It's your store.
You need
it
more
not
than
Jerome's?
2 notes to be a jingle. I don't remember.
Oh, that's
one off the top of my
more.
head.
Yeah, I need a new sofa, so I'm thinking maybe I'll head down to Jerome's.
Jerome's jingle.
1-800-EMPIRE.
Today.
I remember that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of that is a funny thing though, like because it's so exclusive to the area, but so ingrained to those individuals.
Yeah.
Like, I am positive that Steven has a bunch of their own, like,
Oh, for sure.
specific ones that are just as bananas and also like weirdly similar.
Is
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be another exotic animal car dealer in that area.
Ooh, he says ask for Wolfman and Donna. I don't know
am
what that is,
definitely
but
gonna
I'm
ask
into that.
Definitely gonna look that up.
Donna.
That sounds like a late night 80s sitcom where I'm way in.
I think Elvira hosted that.
In between doing her K-Rock stuff, right?
Yeah, in the early days.
The early days. Yes.
Oh man.
I already sent you. She got a book coming out in September.
Yeah, I'm excited
Yeah.
to hear people talk about that.
You can download the audio.
You know,
It'll be like doing a podcast.
yeah, I understand that, but I have a lot of podcasts I already listen to regularly. I've listened to the Thrawn trilogy on
Ooh.
audiobook.
Ooh,
Well, it was good.
that's a commitment.
I made it through,
Yeah.
but after that, I couldn't get myself into doing it again.
Are you talking like Heir to the Empire, like that back,
Yeah.
way back?
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's interesting.
I also it was difficult to navigate because I acquired the audio file, so I didn't have an app to make it easy to start and stop. If I had an Audible, honestly, I would probably do it more often. But I'm trying to cut back my budget. My rent's about to hike up, so I need to, really slim down some of this bullshit.
I think you can import audio files into Spotify, and then just use Spotify as your player.
Really?
Yeah, because I know I have an offline library which has a Harry Potter book that I have.
Right on. You see, I would listen to the Harry Potter books. That way I can get my fucking buddy off my ass about how much greater they are from the fucking movies.
If you're gonna listen to the audiobook for Harry Potter, make sure it's narrated by Jim Dale.
Jim Dale.
He is so
I've heard
fucking
that
good. He does voices for all the characters. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I think I've heard that
Cool.
one. I might still have it, actually. Somewhere.
Somewhere.
I like how Jen and Ramon are rediscovering us. They're finding the boxes behind me. Jordan's got a mustache, which apparently he didn't have before, which I'll be honest, nothing about that fazed me. I don't know when that started.
I just
Yes, Jen, he does a 10-year-old Hermione, and it is amazing.
It's perfect.
look, guys. It's been a long quarantine, and I just decided I'm just gonna stop shaving because why? Why do I even need to? And this is as far as it's gone. This is as much as it's ever grown in my entire life, and I hate
Since
it.
last March.
Since last March, and I hate it. I don't know how these two motherfuckers. I don't know how they have all this and not get irritated at every second.
Yeah.
Because it's touching my lips right now, and I don't like it. I don't like
Why
it at
trim
all.
that?
You got to trim it, man.
Yeah.
There's an art form to this. Do you think me and him just wake up
This
perfected?
takes work.
This takes fucking work.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's a good thing. It would probably take you less. That'll take you less than 2 seconds to shave this shit off.
True.
This, if we shaved, we're talking 20 minutes tops.
And you look like
Take that
different
trimmer.
people.
Take the trimmer using on your head, your back, and your balls, and just just hit the edges of your lip a little bit.
I guess I could do
to,
that.
like, relate.
Yeah.
I mean, I already told you guys how I had 2 stray chin hairs, and I was disgusted in myself because a mask covered
you're a
it
human
the
being.
whole fucking time until I looked in the mirror today, and I was like, oh shit, there's 2 here, and then I plucked them.
Steph's
Fucking
turning
wild.
into a witch. Oh, witch!
The worst. The fucking worst. and the worst part is I was just like, dude, how did I not ever notice this? But then I'm never really just looking straight in a mirror nowadays without my face uncovered. So I guess, but
Look.
I don't know.
Being on this podcast is the longest I ever look at my own face, and I hate it.
I don't know. I had to yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, nobody knows, and if nobody knows, that means it's time to get out of this podcast.
Oh, you should have
Boom.
said, and it's time to go. I thought you were trying to rhyme, man.
No, because that wouldn't really make any sense. That seems like a real desperate out to try and accomplish.
Why do you keep trying to
know
rhyme things?
I don't know.
Is
I have no
this my
idea.
fault because I made you guys sing She Santies a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, we were really trying to rhyme.
But you guys were on it. Like, it was amazing. You guys even found a way to rhyme Gus into something.
What did we say?
I don't know. I immediately
Shit.
forgot everything I
I should
said.
have turned that into a
Fuss,
clip.
fuss,
I'm gonna go back. I'll
fuss,
find it and I'll turn it
fuss.
into a clip, and
It's on
it'll
your
just
stream,
be
ain't
like
it?
rhyming, rhyme time.
Cuss.
I think it was Bus.
I don't think it was Bus.
It don't matter. Let's talk about this later.
I'm gonna find it. Now that
We'll
I
talk
remember,
about it
I'll
later,
look.
and you can talk to us by finding us on any of the social medias that matter. The Facebook, the Twitter, and the Instagram by searching League of Ridiculous Conversations. That's us. Or LORC Podcast on
We also-
all of those social
Yeah.
places.
We also have a TikTok that sometimes sends people random TikToks without us knowing.
If you want a TikTok that just shares other TikToks, find us at LORC Podcast.
That's not how TikTok works.
Well, then Then what are you doing on TikTok?
I look at things.
But like when you send it to us, I see our logo in it.
Yeah, I just put our logo on there.
So you're sharing it.
I share it to you.
So our TikTok has nothing.
Yes.
Could we put clips on
Yeah.
there?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, but I don't know how to do the clip thing.
Oh, we have clips. You just need to upload it.
Well, we'll learn that later
Yeah, we'll
off
do
of
that.
a podcast.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's something we'll
but
do.
get up on that TikTok, and if we get what's a good goal, guys? What's a good TikTok goal?
10.
I was gonna say 5.
If we get
I would
10 followers, somebody will do a dance.
If
Somebody
we
will
do
like
10
a
followers,
dance thing.
Anthony will do the hip thrust, no underwear dance that everything that's really big on there right now.
It's a hip thrust.
That's front to back. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I'm gonna have to like move this background and really blow the illusion of my move.
No. It's that. No, you don't. I'll teach you. So-
Okay.
Leland
Oh my
will do
God,
the
Leland
floss.
will do the floss.
Yes.
I've tried doing that. I am not coordinated
I'm not
at all.
coordinated to do this
Practice.
shit either. It doesn't.
I ain't got time for that.
I
I'm
keep
in
trying
my
to
40s.
shift my arms the same way.
He ain't too old to practice. He ain't too old to learn something new.
in a
Leland
maid
can
costume.
do the what do you call that? This thing. Damn.
I don't think that's a dance like challenge though.
it's not.
Anyway.
No.
That is.
10 followers. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. 10 followers on TikTok. Somebody's going to make a video. Promise that. If you have yet to do so, or if you have only done a little, if you are subscribed to this podcast on whatever the pod release and catch thing that you have,
Fine,
then
mini
be
Dan.
sure you're also subscribed to us
That's not
on
a dab.
all of the other places.
You're not
We are on the
dabbing at
Stitcher,
all.
Apple Podcast, the Spotify. That was the one I was also going for, as well as Google thing, among others. Subscribe to all of them, and it'll really make my day next time I look at the downloads and I just see an explosion. And I feel better about myself, and then I'll tell everyone else about it. If you would like the eulogy of all eulogies, the forward of all forwards, if you would like to get hyped up by me, then show yourself subscribing someone else to the podcast without them knowing. Take a photo of yourself doing it, send some kind of proof, send that to our email, lorcpodcast@gmail.com.
I forgot that was a thing that you've been pimping out the last couple weeks.
Yeah,
for
I
a
didn't know
minute.
where
I
he
was
was
like,
going with it.
did you get Cameo?
If you're in a long car ride and your friend has a Bluetooth thing of any sort, just play this podcast through their Bluetooth speakers and just do it. Just listen to us.
Yeah, just take over their device.
Yeah,
and just
if you're in a
play
long
us.
car ride and you have like music control, while you're picking through, just give that little shoulder lean and just subscribe to League of Ridiculous Conversations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Send some kind of proof of that, and I will write you a very verbose hype of yourself for no reason other than to make you feel good, and you can share that. Leland, you're on an art break, but that's not stopping you from releasing art. Where do they find that?
Leland Pierce Art, Instagram and Facebook. Sorry, you took it back because you were like, you're still releasing art, and I'm like, I am.
You're doing,
feel like I
you've got
saw
like a
art
couple things
posts.
that you still release. You just don't have a theme for this month.
Yeah.
No, but I'm really mad at the words this year so
okay.
far on my thing.
You said
I'm
you
mad.
found a good one. Did you only read like the first 5?
What are you talking about?
When you
Of
are
those
you talking
lists?
about your mermaid that you're working on?
No. I'm talking about the year the
the
Inktober
yearly one.
52.
Oh,
I'm not.
okay.
I have not enjoyed any of the words so far this year. I'm just like, what the fuck? We got lots of words.
Hit me up some more, buddy. I can give you all kinds of ideas.
I could give you
Yeah.
ideas.
I don't want to draw otters. Doing any kind of manual labor.
Fine.
If you want to find out what Steph's ideas are, you can find her at
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter and Twitch at Stephanoids. STEPHUHNOIDS. I post shit.
Wait, so let's say there's 2 otters and they were put in old-timey prison. Do they wear a slender black and white little sock outfit with a hat while they're little hammers? Like,
Oh, that's so cute. Is it going to be the precious little black and white hat with a little bill? And can one of them hold the hammer like this and the other one's looking like this? Can you make that, please? I want it. I want it so badly. I will frame this and put it at my desk. And if anyone asks it, it's Otter Jail. I'm sorry. I don't know.
It's the Otter Jail.
It's the Otter Jail. I really want this, and I'm going to put it in a nice frame, and it's just going to be on my desk right next to the LORC Red Dead photo that's nice and framed.
Red Dead Auto Redemption.
That'd be so cute. Can you make an otter sitting with a little, with like a little cowboy hat on like a miniature horse? That would make me really happy.
So many things just happened.
so cute.
Jordan, where do they find you on the internet?
You can find me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. Following me on Twitch. I have 52 followers on Twitch, but I do not have the view count to get affiliate status. So please watch me on my streams. I'd really appreciate it. Look, guys, you don't actually have to do that. I'm just saying that to promote myself. You don't really have to come and watch my streams. It's totally cool. It's all chill. I'm continuing the adventures of Halberd Spicy Hand in Dark Souls. His name is Halberd Spicy Hand because he has a halberd and he has a spicy hand, and it's really fun. I really like Dark Souls. You should come and watch, or don't. It's totally cool.
I mean, you don't have to watch, but you should have it on.
You can do that too. It's all right.
As long as you're like in the
Yeah.
Twitch on the channel at the time, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Basically.
Just have them on. You know, maybe say some stuff. Like, hi, that looks really cool. Look at that spicy hand. Why do you say spicy hand?
Because I have a spicy hand.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
And if you want to king my Kong, then find me at Spooky the 13th on the Twitter and the Instagram. So until next week, in reverse alphabetical order, we are...
I'm Steph.
I'm Leland.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Anthony, and we'll see you next week.
We forgot to
Oh yeah, we have a
the
Discord.
again.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Hit us up, get on our free Discord.
There you go.
We forget to mention that every single time.
It's okay, we just did right now. And this is a part where we say, see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Leland already turned his off.